Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys. Everybody, get back!
Must be a Dragonborn.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried? That is shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then. I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? I can't believe we actually killed a dragon.
I'm glad you're on our side. You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me. I'm glad you're on our side. We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
I'm glad you're on our side. I'm proud to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to fear, with you on our side. Proud to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to fear, with you on our side.
You sure took care of that dragon. Dragonborn or not, that's good enough for me.
What a waste. Yeah? Take a look. Take a look. Aye. Take a look. Mm-hmm.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
I'm glad you're on our side.
The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here.
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm glad you're on our side.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here. I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
How can I assist?
Yes? Need something?
Aye.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible. Stay out of trouble, Nord.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
Yes?
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle poem. finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenichi.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. Wolfhearth was Dragonborn. Talos too, the founder of the Empire. Back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales, back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. In the old tales, Nord heroes would use the power of their voice to shout down the gates of cities and strike down their enemies. But only the Greybeards studied the way of the voice anymore. If you can shout, you need to talk to them. They're the masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks. It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice, they say. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar. They live in seclusion on the slopes of the Throat of the World, the great mountain of Skyrim. They are masters of the way of the voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they are the ones who can teach you how to use your power. Maybe we'll meet in the field. Just pray we're on the same side.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords, before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No doubt those graybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it. Old Nord folktales always talk about shouting their enemies to pieces. I always thought it was just a myth. If you think you might be able to do that kind of thing, the Legion could certainly use your help. Go talk to the graybeards. See what they can tell you. Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
What is it that you need? Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself. I don't know much. Only they say the Greybeards can tell you much more than I... Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence. Need something? I've got my eyes on you.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. Lead the way.
Welcome.
Thank
Let
you.
me know if you want
No.
anything.
You want a drink?
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
One more song. What say you?
Of course.
Oh, right there. Now. Oh, there once was a
Now
hero
please,
named
no more
Ragnar.
questions.
Came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who
I'm right behind you.
Oh, you talk and you lie.
Yes,
and
Thane.
you drink
What is
while
it?
we- Now I think
Yes, my Thane?
lie down and bleed.
Can't do that.
Clashing and
Sorry.
as the brave lass
Yes,
Matilda
Mom?
charged in full of zeal.
I'll be needing you to mop the place
Okay,
down
got
extra
it.
tonight.
Ragnar was
Lots of
useful no
space.
more. When his
Oh,
ugly
yes,
red
Mom.
head rolled
I'll make
around
sure
on
it
the
gets
floor.
done.
Thank you,
Anything else?
good patrons of the Bannered Mare. Thank you.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Still here. Lead on.
What can I get you? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'm right behind you. Yes, Thane. What is it? Yes, my Thane? Okay, got it. I'll just be here then.
Sing you a special song tonight, beautiful lass?
Not now, I'm working.
Ah, you're always working. Why else would I spend so much time here?
Mikhail is quite the songbird. Maybe he's the reason you're here all the time.
Aye, the bard's got talent. I'll give him that. You just make sure his music is the only thing you're admiring.
Oh, John, darling, you know you're the only stone-biting, knuckle-dragging Nord for me.
Ah, that's my girl.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one. This is
If
a
you need
gold
more
with
food or
Skyrim's
drink,
staunch
speak to Hulda.
protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Mikhail, son, how about something with a bit of cake?
You know, Hulda, there's this lovely Argonian ballad I've been studying.
We've been down this road before, Mikhail. Save the sap and sadness for your lady friends. My patrons need life, cheeriness.
All right. How about the gutter snipe?
I think 7 septims for Sigurd will do nicely, especially when they're in their cups.
Hi there. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. If there's nothing else, I have work to do.
We heading out? I am at your command. I'll just be here then. Ready to get going? I'll just be here then. We heading out? I'll head back home if you need me. What do you need, my Thane?
Finest cuts, fresh from the
Staying safe, I hope.
Fresh
Bits and baubles for sale. Oh, crap.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Skyrim.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
I need trinkets.
Tired of
I'll have to
roasting?
remember that
Had
next time
enough
I get a
fish and
shipment.
fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.